Hey everybody, Jem Schofield here with the C47 and another episode of Gearbox. So I'm here in the Batcave and behind the camera, he is there. Okay, so I don't know if this is an exclusive, but I did a little bit of Googling to see whether or not there was much out there on this light, and I found a blog post without an image. So this may be, for many of you, the first time you get a chance to see this light, which is something I've sort of alluded to in the past. This is the new Celeb Light 200 from Kino Flo. There aren't a lot of these floating around yet, and they are not shipping yet, but I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek into this light because it is very, very cool. I'm going to, literally and figuratively, I'm going to call this light LED 2.0. And the reason I'm saying that is because there's definitely an evolution going on right now with LED lighting systems, with them having higher CRIs, color rendering index, meaning they're reproducing the color spectrum more accurately. And we're seeing that with lights like this Celeb light from Kino. So the Celeb 200, let's take a look at it. Form factor wise, obviously very similar to that light up there, which is the Diva light, which you guys have seen many, many times. The big difference here is that the Diva light is a light that you put color temperature based fluorescent bulbs into. And this is an LED system that, if I swing this around, you'll see has this basically permanent diffusion on it. And then behind there, lots of high-powered LEDs that can be controlled without having to swap them out. Long life and all of that stuff. So this is the basic control panel, and I'm going to show you guys that. Over here, we've got the power button, and as soon as you hit that, then you fire this thing up, and no warm-up time because it's LEDs. And if I go left to right here, we've got 2700 Kelvin, we've got 3200, which is marked as tungsten, 4000, 5000, and then daylight, marked as daylight. That's 5500. So this can go to from 2700 Kelvin to 5500 Kelvin. Some other really cool stuff here. We can lock in a color temperature there. So you press the lock button and then it won't actually let you choose those other color temperatures. And then you can just hit reset and then it'll let you go ahead and access all of those other ones, right? So pretty cool. Now, what if you want to fine tune this? Well, we have a knob over here, and the knob can be used for two purposes. The first one is actual output, okay? So if I hit this, it'll go to the dim mode, and I can go ahead and look how granular this is. I just have to use the word granular. You'll see that right now I am changing the output of this light. I can go all the way down here, and in this situation, here we go, further, boom, 0.3%. Let me swing it around here, Giuseppe, and you'll see here that's 0.3%. And we're going up, and you can see there's the light. And then of course, once I do that, I can also change the color temperature. Now come over here, back here, Giuseppe. If I take the same knob and I push it in, what happens is it changes it over now, and you'll see that now it's making bigger jumps as far as the output of the light. So you guys can see that. Hit it again, and then it's more granular. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit this button up here. It's going to switch over to Kelvin. So this is the actual color temperature of the light. And again, very granular, 15-degree increments. Press this button in, and now I'm doing it by 100-degree increments. So incredible control as far as what you can dial in with the light. Really, really nice as far as that kind of stuff. A couple other things I'm going to do is show you guys. Let me swing this back over here. I'm going to go to tungsten, dim it down a little, just so that I'm not blasting the camera too much. Over here, I've got the little remote here. That just plugs into the side over here, and that allows you to turn the light on and off. It also allows you to dim the light. It doesn't actually change color temperature. At least I haven't figured out a way for it to do it, but it does have that push in for the granular control. And then if I flip this over on the other side here, you'll see that we can actually battery power this thing if we need to with a three pin, sorry. And so we could in fact do that. Really, really fantastic light, built to just sit on any kind of surface as well. And then as far as lighting control, what comes with the kit or at least I think this is what's going to come with the kit, is we have a couple of honeycomb filters here in different degrees. One is a 60, and then this one is a 90. So we've got a 60 and a 90, and then this frame right here. And these guys just pop right in here. There's actually 2 slots in the light that just basically push down. And then this is obviously a gel frame that we can put in here, and we can add things to that. So very, very cool. I'm being very sloppy because I'm holding these. Let me just show you guys this. Let's be patient. It's usually the best way to do things. So basically what you do is you just seat this in here, let it sit in there, you push it down, and then that just pops right into place. And then there's another slot in here, so we could actually go ahead and put one of those honeycomb grids right in the front. I hope that they make this light in other sizes going forward. I could definitely see using a couple of these on shoots along with what's over there behind me, which Giuseppe can kind of at least peek at, which is the Barfly 200D, which I was telling you guys a little bit about. And that's the fluorescent fixture with the built-in ballast. It's kind of like a Barfly Diva, if that makes any sense. It has the ballast in there, it has all the control in one unit, so you don't have a separate box that's attached to the light. So there you go, sneak peek at the Celeb 200. I don't know what the absolute final street price on this thing is going to be. To my knowledge, it's definitely going to be under $2,000 and above $1,000. I think Scott would say that that's probably safe for me to say. And exactly when it's going to be shipping, I'm not sure, but I can tell you that right now, this is a pretty exciting light. What do you think, Giuseppe?
I think it's pretty good. I'm going to use the next. I hope so.
He thinks it's pretty good. He's going to use next. He hopes so. And I'll see you guys next time on Gearbox.